Hey everybody, it's Chris Stevenson here with another 5 in 5. That's 5 questions in 5 minutes. Today we're going to talk to Regan Burns, the Stevenson Fitness Run Club coach, and ask him some questions about running. So Regan, why is running a great way to exercise?
Well, pretty much two reasons. One, running is the best way that I know of, and most experts will agree, is the best way to work the most important muscle in the body, and that's your heart, your cardiovascular system. You're really not going to get the heart rate up in any other way, the way you will with running. Biking, swimming are all good, but running seems to really excel as far as working out that muscle. Also, I don't know of an exercise that burns more calories. If you're looking for the fastest, most efficient way to burn calories, just throw a couple miles on.
Excellent. Okay, question number 2. I've never run before, I want to try. What's the best way to get started?
Okay, my first answer would be yes, you have run. I've seen you run before. He's a very good runner, actually.
That's not true.
Secondly, the problem that most people have when they're starting out with running is that they jump into the pool, as I say, way too fast. You got to dip your toes in first, okay? So people who say that they're not born to run, I say listen to the Bruce Springsteen album. I think that pretty much sums it up. What you do is you start slowly. You start on a treadmill. You start with shorter distances. I recommend a lot of people go on trails first because the impact on their joints is a lot less than it would be on the street. So as long as you take it slow and you take kind of baby steps, I guarantee 99.9% of all of you were born to run.
All right, question number 3. Okay, so you've convinced me I'm going to start running, I'm going to give it a shot,
Okay.
I'm going to take it easy, I'm going to ease in and get better at it. What about gear? How do I know how to get the right shoes, shorts, that sort of thing?
Well, luckily we do here at the gym partner with a lot of the running stores here in the Conejo Valley, but no matter where you live, you can easily find the kind of equipment you're going to need. Now, which kind of equipment you want to buy, speaking of equipment, I mean by shoes, tech gear, running shirts, it's really going to depend on the individual. There are certain brands that are better than others, but no shoe fits the same person the same way. So I recommend that you go in, you try a pair on, you run in a bit. Almost every single retailer will let you bring something back until you find the one that fits you best.
Fantastic. Okay, question number 4. So I'm running, I found the right shoes, I found the right shirt. In addition to running, what sort of cross training do you need to do?
Well, you're going to have to do a mix of everything. A big problem that everyone has when they try any kind of new exercise is they often get obsessed with it. You'll see the weightlifters who only lift the weights, you'll see the swimmers who only swim, bikers who only bike, and obviously runners who only run. Now, as much as I love running and I love to promote it through the club, I always make sure that all the members of our club are coming in and doing some kind of cross training, whether it be an aerobics class just to mix it up a little bit, or whether it be weight training to kind of keep that muscle tone up so that you're not just burning all day, but you're also building up the muscles.
That makes sense to me. And finally, question number 5. You have so many people, I'm sure, that you see that are like, oh, I've got bad knees, I've got bad ankles, or I've got a bad back, I just can't run. What do you have to say to those people?
Well, what I say to them is, well, maybe you can't run the way you think you can, but we can find a way to make you run.
Right.
Find out what your limits are. Now, first thing we will obviously do is find out if they've seen a doctor and diagnose exactly what it be, whether it be bad knees or a hip or whatnot. But there's no reason that under the right circumstances, with the right kind of training that we give in the SFRC, these people can't be running to at least some extent and enjoying the sport. You're never going to tell a football player, hey, there's a chance you're going to get injured. Well, there's a chance you're going to get injured in any sport.
Correct.
If we do it safely and we do it the correct way and with the right steps, everyone can run.
So that's 5 great pieces of information regarding running. Thank you, Regan, for the information.
You're welcome, my man.
Now, go buy a pair of shoes and go run. Until the
Now.
next 5 in 5, remember, fitness is a choice.